into a song, you know you've done something.
Yeah, I would say so.
There you go. It's our Lost Oldies this morning. It is 7 o'clock plus 1. Time now for the news brought to you by Smith's Discount Pharmacy, corner of 2nd and Chillicothe, across from the schools, South Webster, Maine, the newest location in Minford, serving you since 1925. Downtown again with the fog, 47, and here's Bill Shope.
Thank you, Steve. Good morning, everybody. The criminal trial of former Scioto County Economic Development Director Robert Horton has been vacated, according to the Scioto County Court of Common Pleas. Now, Horton's trial on numerous charges of theft in office, engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, theft in office, and bribery was slated to have begun in late July. Now, in the context of a trial, vacating could mean that the trial itself has been canceled. Reasons for vacating a trial can include procedural errors or fraud. Meanwhile, the Ohio sales tax holiday is going to take place once again here, just coming up around the corner. Now, according to a press release from Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, this year's sales tax holiday will run for 2 weeks in the month of August. Last year, Governor DeWine and the General Assembly expanded the sales tax holiday to include more items and for a longer period of time. Last year's holiday lasted 10 days and expanded to include a wide range of items up to $500. Now, this year's sales tax holiday is going to run from midnight on August 1st through midnight on August 14th. Meanwhile, there's been a reversal by the Cleveland Clinic regarding its recently announced policy of demanding patients make co-payments before or at an appointment. Brian McCrae has more.
It's been more than a week since Cleveland Clinic put his foot down, demanding patients pay co-pays up front, or their appointments would be canceled. The move coming after the hospital says in 2024, more than half of its co-pays were not paid when the clinic provided services. But Wednesday, the clinic announced the change, saying while it still expects patients to pay their co-pays, if they can't before or on the date of their appointment, they can meet a hospital financial service representative and set up a 0% interest payment plan, and their appointment will not be canceled.
And last month was National Foster Care Month, and I had the opportunity to talk with Lakin Lewis. She's a licensing specialist with Stepstone, which is a local agency that connects children and youth who need homes to families who care enough to give them a good home. Lewis told me the need for foster parents has climbed even higher in recent years.
I think the numbers are always increasing. Fortunately for us, we continue to find some appropriate foster homes, again, that can meet that need. We service lots of our surrounding counties, Lawrence, Scioto, Pike, Ross, Adams. The more homes that we can license, the higher need we can meet.
She added that she's ready to help with the process of becoming a foster parent.
Try to not become overwhelmed by the process, and if you were to become overwhelmed by the process, that is what not only myself but our team at Stepstone is here for. We again want to be able to support you so that you're able to be the best foster parent that you can.
Now, if you or someone you know has an interest in becoming a foster parent, call 740-534-1075. For Mix 99.3 News, I'm Bill Shope.
Well, Bill, trying to get back into the swing of things. I kind of turned off my brain to sports and news and everything. But the one thing that kept popping up on my phone was the fact that Donald Trump was saying bye-bye to Elon Musk.
Yeah, the bromance ended. We talked about that, and and evidently, there are a lot of factors, but yeah, it did.
Well, you could see this one coming. It was like a slow left hook to the jaw, This wasn't going to be a long-term deal. The two, like you say, I think they ran their course rather quickly of the bromance. But now Jeff Bezos, of course, is back in the spotlight because Elon is his arch enemy. You know that.
Yeah, I hope Bezos isn't thinking he's next up, though.
Well, I know, but, he's showing a kinder side, I think, because he's now taking an opportunity to offer Elon a new career path.
It is I, Jeff Bezos. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And so I'm closely watching my archenemy Elon Musk it would appear that Elon is no longer in the employ of the United States government. He doged himself. But fear not, Elon can come to work for me. An entry-level warehouse position at Amazon would suit Elon well. The grueling 14-hour shifts will distract him from building better rockets, or pulling Tesla out of the crapper, or outranking me on the richest man in the world list. I'm sure Elon would say, "Really? Me work for you? Give me a break, Bezos." To which I would respond, "This is Amazon! We don't give our workers breaks! Take a squirt on your own time!"
Maybe he could be a seat escort for the big wedding coming up this summer.
He could, or he could be pushing his own line of ketamine, Mr. Musk could, yeah.
Oh, you got that. All right, thank you, Bill Shope. This update brought to you this morning by Smith's Discount Pharmacy, corner of 2nd and Chillicothe, across from the schools, South Webster, Maine, and in Minford, serving you collectively since 1925.
In 1925, the first television image was transmitted, and a new car cost about $525. That same year, Smith's Pharmacy opened its doors to serve Portsmouth and the surrounding area. For over 100 years now and through 4 generations, Smith's Pharmacy has been helping the area get well with care and convenience. The first area pharmacy to offer computerized prescriptions and one of the first to provide free monthly med boxes. There's never a long wait. Drive-through convenience, free same-day delivery. Visit Smith's Pharmacies, Portsmouth, Minford, and South Webster.
And good morning. Time now once again for sports, 7:07. Do you have a leaderboard or some kind of a scorecard I can report for picking up shells on the beach?
No, only shark's teeth. Yeah.
Didn't find any of those.
No shark's teeth, huh?
And in this corner, here's Steve Hayes working on his 87th shell, and isn't that astounding?
Yeah. So what's your shell of choice? I mean, I don't expect you to know the actual names of them.
Well,
but...
I know the names of the
Oh,
shells.
you do?
So, yeah.
Okay.
No, you look for the conch shell.
Yeah, the ones that roll.
Yes.
Yes. Those are my wife's favorites.
Yeah, and you try to find them as intact as possible. And I'm not going to talk about my wife who went into a restricted area.
Uh-oh.
But she hit the mother lode.
Oh, sometimes you got to go where you're not supposed to go to find what you want to find.
But she had to walk past the North Carolina militia that was staked out there with a bunch of 100 people having a party.
Oh, my.
And got called out on it. But she kept the shells.
Well, good for her. You've obviously rubbed off on her. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
I have.
I'm reflecting back to the to the Jake Tolliver story of you guys out west at the
Area 51.
Area 51 base. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you haven't taken her out to try to break in and look at aliens yet.
No, we brought one back though. Put it in the garden. Found one. Seriously.
Okay.
A garden alien.
A garden alien, not a garden gnome, a garden alien.
No, but you got to live by my philosophy. It's easier to get forgiveness than permission. Sometimes.
There's a lot of people that live out in Lucasville and the SOCF that might have that same philosophy. See, it didn't work out too well for them.
They just got caught.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into sports.
Let's do it. Let's
Here's
do
Chuck.
it. All right, we've got several Scioto County softball and baseball teams that had incredible weekends. 2 softball teams from the county are going to the state's Final Four, while 3 baseball teams have advanced to the Sweet 16. Let's start with softball. Saturday in a Division 7 regional final, Notre Dame topped Sims Valley 7-0. Coach Shadford's Lady Titans are going to the state tournament for the first time in school history. They will play Covington in a state semifinal Wednesday at Firestone Stadium in Akron, where the first pitch is slated for 5:30. Yesterday, both Wheelersburg and West played at Ohio University in Athens in regional finals. Both those games aired live on WNXT2 using the local Happenings app. In a Division 5 regional championship game, Wheelersburg topped Wellston 7-1. Wheelersburg fell behind 1-0 in the top half of the first, but a 2-out, 3-run homer by senior Lakin Wright in the bottom half of the first inning would put the Lady Pirates ahead to stay. University of North Carolina bound senior Katie Boggs got on base all 4 times she went to the plate, as she went 3 for 3 and was hit by a pitch. The Pirate shortstop also had a couple of outstanding plays in the field. For the 3rd time in the last 4 years, Wheelersburg advances to the state's Final Four. Coach Teresa Ruby's record since taking over as the Berg's head coach in 2014 is now, get this, 270 wins and 16 losses. I think they might keep her around. Wheelersburg will play Oak Harbor in a state semifinal Thursday at Firestone Stadium in Akron. That'll be a day game. First pitch is scheduled for 12:30. In a Division 6 regional final yesterday in Athens, West's great postseason run came to an end as the Lady Senators fell to Sugar Creek Garraway 14-1 in 5 innings. Coach Danny Coleman's Lady Senators had such a fun tournament run. They were an interesting story. They finished the regular season 2 games under 500, and then they caught fire at the right time, winning 4 postseason games. West senior Macy Bradford went 2 for 2 yesterday with a double. Allie Buckner logged a triple. In high school postseason baseball Saturday in a Division 5 district final, Ironton topped Minford 4-0, and Valley prevailed over Wheelersburg 3-1. Valley will play Lynchburg Clay Wednesday at 5 o'clock in Marietta. In a Division 6 baseball district semifinal Saturday, Southeastern Ross prevailed over Sims Valley 13-6. In a Division 7 district final Saturday, South Webster topped Racine Southern 11-1. The Jeeps have advanced to the Sweet 16 and will play Strasburg Franklin Wednesday at OU at 3 o'clock. Green was busy over the weekend. The Bobcats defeated Trimble on Saturday in a district semifinal out of Division 7 and then turned right around yesterday and knocked off White Oak 5-4 in 8 innings in a district championship game. Green moves on to the Sweet 16. The Bobcats will play Newark Catholic Wednesday at OU starting at 6 o'clock. The Reds fell to the Cubs 7-3 yesterday. Chicago takes 2 out of 3 to win the series. The Reds are now 4th in the NL Central, 8.5 games out. The Reds will host the Brewers this evening at 7:10, and you can hear that game on AM 1260 and 95.7 FM. Ryan Blaney won the NASCAR Cup race yesterday in Nashville, and on the PGA Tour, Scotty Scheffler won the Memorial over the weekend at Muirfield Village in Dublin. And that is a look at sports.
All right, we'll keep you posted, and thank you, Chuck. We got your traffic weather together coming up.
Composing the new vanilla cream cold brew at Tim Hortons starts with premium Arabica beans. Specially ground for cold brew. And steeped in-house for 16 hours. Tim Hortons then pours the velvety brew over ice. And for a touch of decadence, swirls in cream and vanilla flavor. For a work of art, that goes in a cup holder. Try a new rich and smooth iced cold brew or a sweet vanilla cream cold brew now at Tim Hortons. Limited time only at participating U.S. restaurants.
And it is your traffic, a service of your good friends at the Scioto River, 1024 Gallia Street, where you can celebrate your Monday and the 2nd of June with a delicious steak or maybe a homemade brew right there. Doors open this morning at 11. We've got our usual closures, Cook Road in Jefferson Township. Well, it's actually restricted at the 1.86 mile marker due to our roadway slip. You know that. We've got Clinton Furnace Road, Fort Hill Road. But we're going to kick off the week at Junior Furnace Powellsville Road, and that's going to be some ditching there. So that'll be today and tomorrow. And fog this morning, so be careful of that. See something we need to know about, give us a call at 354-1993. Traffic and service of the Scioto River, open 7 days a week.
Weather is service of the Scioto County Career Technical Center, where you can begin your career as a certified pharmacy technician. Financial aid is available for those who qualify. For more information, call 740-259-5526 or visit sciototech.org.
Mostly sunny and hazy skies today. That cool start in the 40s warms up nicely to the mid and upper 70s this afternoon. Back to almost normal. Mostly clear and quiet. Seasonably cool overnight tonight. Lows in near 50. Hazy sunshine continues for Tuesday. Now getting a little hot with temperatures rising right through the 80s. I'm WSAZ News Channel 3 meteorologist Brandon Butcher on the Ohio Valley's hit music channel, Mix 99.3.
And downtown right now, looking at fog, we got 47 as we get up and go.
Mix 99.3.
The best music variety and most fun in the morning. It's Steve Hayes and the Get Up and Go Show on WNXT AM/FM Portsmouth and on WNXTradio.com.
Mix 99.3.